Here's the tools you're going to need. Phillips, pry bar thingy, some ring nose pliers, Torx T20 bit. First, we're going to want to take off these 4 Torx bolts from the top right here. This extra hole right here is a vent. You want to keep, once all the screws are out, you just wiggle the top off. And here is the inside of our motor right here. Good time if you're going to take it open to fix anything, to clean that bad boy out. You'd be surprised the amount of debris I pulled inside of there. Also, if you want to play with the wires, these 2 torque bits right here need to come out, and then you can lift up the little wire harness right here. And now we disassemble the spool. So first thing you do is pinch these 2 pinch points. They're on the right or both sides. And you lift the whole spool right off. Boom. Now you're under here. This is the little tap head. This guy comes off with a little prying. Probably things will go bad sometimes, so you got to replace them depending on if the teeth get grinded down. Set it aside. Once this part of the housing is removed, if you have to clean up under the spools, there are 4 little Phillips head screws that you have to remove right here, and that removes this little outer ring and lets you get on the inside. So this whole head unscrews from this shaft right here, but in order to do that, you need to get your ring nose pliers and pull. And with the ring pulled off, what we do is we grab the bottom side of the motor right here, hold on to it, and grab the head and turn it to the left. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. That slot on the top is if you have a flathead screwdriver. You can jam that in there to hold the shaft still if you didn't want to hold the motor. But we're cleaning the whole thing and taking the whole thing apart, so. Inside here is a good place to clean. This little bit, same with this shaft right here. Now let's remove the bolts holding the motor to the housing. It's these 3, obviously. The housing bolt's missing. I had to use a little hammer the first time and tap straight down on this to knock the motor out. With the bolts removed, you now have access to the bottom of the motor. There's the wires under there if you got to do some cleaning up or whatever. And the way you put it back together is the same way we took it apart in reverse. Good luck.